In today's Greek verse of the day, we're going to meet a word that's almost impossible to translate, and we're going to have two appositional constructions. Teknia mu, tauta grapho humin, hina me hamarteta, kai eantis hamarte, parakleton echomen, proston patera, Iesun Christon dikaion. So we start with what case? It's evocative, right? Direct address. My little children, John's affectionate term for his people. These things I write, or I am writing to you all, certainly the chapter 1 of the letter. Hina, whenever you see hina, you look for a subjunctive, right? In order that you might not sin. So that's the purpose of the writing. Kai, and this is interesting. You can say and if someone might sin, or you can say but if someone sins. It's kind of your choice on how to handle this use of the kai. You can let the flow of the discussion create the adversative sense in order that you might not sin, and if someone sins, or you can make the kai an explicit adversative in order that you might not sin, but if someone sins. We have a paraclete. Now, one of the hardest words to translate, we simply don't have anything like it in English. It can mean helper. It can mean someone who comes alongside to help. Different kinds of translations. But we have a helper. We have an advocate. There's legal overtones for this word as well. So we have a paraclete with the Father. And then, who is that paraclete? Well, the paraclete is Jesus Christ. And the question is, why is it an accusative? Because it's an apposition to parakleton. Then you have the just, which also is in apposition to Iesun Christon. So let's go ahead and phrase this. My little children, these things I write to you. Why? In order that you might not sin, and or but, if someone does sin, we have a paraclete with the Father. That paraclete is Jesus Christ, who is the just. Okay, so let's start indenting these things. Why are you writing? Well, you're writing in order that you might not sin. So that's why. And then this kai is a major one, so we just want to indent it half. In order that if someone sins, and you don't want to confuse that with the kai, you indent the if, then understood, we have a paraclete with the Father. Who is that paraclete? It is Jesus. And who is Jesus? He is the just one. So my little children, I'm writing these things to you. Why? In order that you might not sin. And, or but, if someone does sin, we have a paraclete with the Father. That paraclete is Jesus Christ, who is himself just.